What's going on, Aries? Welcome back to My Cosmic Life. I'm your girl, So Cosmic. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We're going to get into how your person is feeling reading, okay, Aries? This is going to be for any Aries placement that you have, or if you have any placements in your first house and identify with that Aryan energy, you could have a message here, okay? Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone. All right, Aries, how does your person feel? Let's get into it. Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, Source of all creation, please allow me to deliver clear and accurate messages to the Aryan collective, delivering them without bias and with clarity so that they can make decisions that benefit their highest good. How is their person feeling? We're going to be looking at their overall energy, how they see you, how they see the connection, what they desire from the connection, what are their blockages, what action they may take, and what the potential outcome is. We may even get some advice, all right? Because, yeah, what's the point of a reading if you don't get advice about what to do next? Let's see. What do we have for Aries? Aries. How does your person feel? We're going to start off with the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck, and then we're going to build on top of that with the Tarot. So, how your person feels? Okay. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Your person may be feeling unlovable, okay? They may have some self-worth issues. How they see you. We got two that come out. Self-neglect, mixed signals. They may feel like you're giving them mixed signals. Could be even you are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. They may feel that you give too much as well. And that's what this self-worth, this unlovable, it's like, I don't know if they even feel like what you give is that they're worthy of what you give. Unworthy. Check it out. Okay. So how they see the connection? How do they see the connection? Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. This person has major self-worth wounds. I'm getting like Five of Pentacles energy. They could have like abandonment wounds. But as far as how they feel about the connection, they may feel like that it's not going to work because they're fated to be alone. And it could be because how they're perceiving you is that you're giving them mixed, like you give too much, but then you give them mixed signals. So it could be like this push-pull type of dynamic where they feel like one minute you're love bombing them and the next minute you're pulling that energy back. I don't know, Aries. This is their perception. This is how they feel. Doesn't make it right. So, and you could be a cross watcher. This could be your Aries doing this to you, whatever. Put yourself in these... Put yourself in the story where it fits, but if it's not your story, it's just not your story, okay? What they desire from the connection? What do they desire from the connection? I'm only taking jumpers. They don't want to talk. Not being you, settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. They may be feeling like this is what they want from the connection. They may feel like you're not being yourself and that maybe you're just settling for them. They have some strong, very significant self-worth issues. They're telling themselves untrue stories. It's like something about their way of viewing themselves is very distorted, is what I'm getting, Aries. Okay. What is their blockage? Their blockage is definitely some type of self-worth, self-value, a lack of self-value. That's definitely one of their blockages. But what do they perceive as a blockage in this connection? Boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. They may feel like, and that may be why they feel like you give mixed signals, is because it's something about this person, Aries, that you feel like you have to put up strong. They could be very codependent. You feel like you have to put up boundaries, and maybe this is their blockage because you have placed very strong boundaries in this connection, because they're very codependent. That's what I'm getting. Retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. But if we just look at the word retreating, that mixed signals. Remember, I was just saying that push-pull, like you come in strong and then you pull away. It's like, I feel like you do that because you want to love this person. Like you see the worth and value in this person. They don't see it in themselves. And so when they get clingy and codependent, this could be, you know, not an Aries. This could be someone with Cancer placements. No shade to my Cancers if you're watching, or anyone with Cancer placements. I'm a Cancer Sun, okay? Cancer Sun and Mercury. So I get it. But this could be someone who clings, and then you have to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I can't breathe. Because Aries, you're very independent, right? You need someone who has that fire, that very independent nature, and that go-getter type attitude. You don't like someone, unless you have Cancer placements too, and you know, it's something about codependency here. This person has abandonment wounds. What's the action they may take? Hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. I think this is a defense mechanism for them. As far as the action, they may start playing hard to get as a defense mechanism, to mitigate some of that abandonment issues that they may have, to keep you from taking off and leaving them. They're gonna draw back their energy too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. I feel like this person has had to prove love in the past, whether that's with a parent or some type of past relationship. Like they felt like they had to work really hard to even be seen or validated, and they have abandonment wounds and very much self-worth issues and insecurities. What's the potential outcome here? Expectations, burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. I feel like that's you, Aries. This could feel like them too. And the expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. So potentially they may struggle with that neediness. And their expectations being met, because they're very needy, and it's gonna burn you out, Aries, and you're gonna feel like you're losing yourself. Whew, this feels heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like I'm tired just reading it. I can't imagine like what you're dealing with when it comes to actually navigating a relationship with this person. I'm not gonna use these cards. I'm not going to use these cards. They're very beautiful cards, but they're hard to read in this lighting. Let's use these cards. Alright, let's clarify. Unlovable. Why is this their energy? Why do they feel unlovable? One more. Alright. Four of Wands in reverse. They have some issues from the home. They don't feel very stable. Could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with this Four of Wands in reverse. But they're not stable. This person is not stable. Hangman could be a Pisces. But they're trying to gain a new perspective here. They're very worried about you leaving them. It's like, again, they feel like maybe you're giving them mixed signals. You're in and you're out. Then you're in, then you're out. But I feel, again, it's something about you having to establish boundaries with this person because of their neediness. They are very, very needy. But they're trying to work on themselves. I feel like spirit is putting them in on a pause so they can stop and see things from a different way, start seeing things from a different way, and working on their anxiety and their stress levels, and whether or not you're going to walk away. Could be dealing with a Gemini with this Lover's card here, but they do feel a very strong soulmate tie with you, or knowing that there's some type of decision here that needs to be made. Now, if this isn't, I don't feel like this is you, Aries. Aries, you're typically very confident, unless there's something else in your chart that kind of, distorts that confident energy that Aries normally embodies. Very independent and self-sufficient. If this isn't you that's projecting this energy into the connection, it is definitely them being unstable, unable to make a decision, or they're just feeling like things are at a stalemate, or you're not making a decision about something, you're halting the decision. But I feel like it's because this person, their expectations are way too demanding, because they have like abandonment and self-worth issues. I don't know, Aries. No shade, no tea. Like, it's just too much. It's hard enough navigating life, trying to figure out your own shit, but trying to navigate that shit with somebody else. It's like, I feel like this person needs to go and do their healing before trying to be in a relationship. That's just a personal opinion. All right, so how they see you. Why am I shuffling again? How they see you. They see you as giving mixed signals, self-neglect. Maybe they recognize that you do give too much to them and not enough to yourself. Ace of Swords. They see you as someone who brings truth and clarity. But this person is very contradictory, though, with that mixed signals. They're very attracted to you. This is that Queen of Wands energy. This is you, Aries. They want to hold on to you. Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio with that King of Cups under the Tower. They want long-term commitment. You're someone that they would want to build a long-term commitment with, or have legacy with, and go the distance with. They want to hold on to you. Sometimes I feel they may be trying to protect themselves, but I feel like this is that clinginess, and that's what's blowing things up. With the Queen of Wands, they're trying to hold on to you way too tight, and it's blowing things up, and you've had to establish these boundaries when it comes to this person. How they see this connection, they feel like they're fated to be alone. Like you're going to leave them. Yes, fated to be alone. Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn. The wheel is going to turn, and you're going to give your offer. You're going to move on and offer someone else something here. They do feel like they're learning something from this connection, though, with the Page of Pentacles there. They may feel, again, like you're inconsistent with the mixed signals. You're in hot, and then you're out with that Knight of Wands there. They may feel like you just really want to be single, Aries. This is how they feel. Whether this is true or not, this is their perception of your connection. Okay? They watch you. They do. They definitely are peeping they stalk your socials big time. Because this person is clingy. Alright? You may be dealing with a Scorpio with that Tower and the Death card showing up. I feel like they're trying to work on their issues, though. They're trying to balance out their clinginess. They don't want things to end, though. They're working on that. I feel like they're trying to work on themselves so they don't so that you won't leave, so you won't walk away. But what they desire for this connection, we have settling and not being authentic, not being you. It's like they don't want to be that way. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like they want you to settle for this, but you've placed some hard boundaries here. It's like it's something off about it. What is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? With settling, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands. They want you to keep fighting for it. They don't want you to feel sad about this, or they don't want to feel sad about the connection. They want you to keep fighting for it. They want you to settle because they see you as a happy ever after, and they want marriage. They want a higher level of commitment here. It's a lot of work. This is a lot of work, Aries. I don't know. Are you up for this? They want a new beginning. A new passionate beginning in love with you. This is what they want for the connection. I feel like this person needs a lot of work. They have a lot of wounds they need to address. And it's not my place to say, you know, whether or not you pursue this. This is your life, Aries. But like I said, I'm a Cancer, and I know what it's like to be clingy. But I'm also an Aries moon. So when it comes to my feelings, it's like, don't smother me. Please don't smother me. Don't expect too much from me, because I'm going to be very independent in my own emotions. This isn't about me. This is about you, Aries. Whatever placements that you have in Aries and how you want to deal with this. And it just seems like a lot, honestly. So what they feel is blocking is the boundaries that maybe you've established with this person, because I feel like you do see it. You definitely are witnessing it firsthand, Aries. Yeah, you have placed some very strong boundaries with this person. Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Three of Wands. It's almost to like what they perceive as a blockage is them waiting on themselves to get in a place of confidence, because they want to be in control, or they're just waiting on you, Aries. That with the Emperor, that's Aries energy, strong fire energy here. Okay, you're showing up big time in their reading. They're waiting on you to settle down, to maybe stop being inconsistent with them. But I feel like this is a response to how they show up in the connection. You're like that because of how they're showing up in the connection. Or you could really, Aries, be in this inconsistent in and out type of energy. I don't know. 1 minute you're hot, the next minute you're cold. The action they may take is hard to get. They may try to start playing hard to get with you. What is this hard to get? 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress out. I don't know. They may feel like this is some type of twin flame type of connection. I don't know. But with the Four of Wands in reverse, I don't know if that's true. Could be like a false, like this could be a catalyst. You could be a catalyst for this person to do some spiritual work. Like there's some need to work on their self worth and value. They're going to continue to think about and idealize what happiness and happy ever after looks between you two with the 10 of Cups. But they're going to take a pause here and rest. They're going to play hard to get. Okay. And I do feel like this is them working on their self-worth with the Empress there. On what makes them happy. With the World card, I do feel like you are a catalyst for this person to start building themselves up. And maybe you recognize them as a twin flame, but that's why you kind of come in hot and then leave cold. You could be the runner in this connection. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Flip it, reverse it, whatever. But the potential outcome here is burned out and expectations. I feel like this person's expectations may eventually burn them out and you walk away, or you get burned out and walk away. Like I said, they're trying to avoid you walk. It's like they intuitively know that their behavior is going to cause you to walk away with that 8 of Cups. Oh, we got the 9 of Cups too. To go be happy, to go find, to be happy on their own. And if this is a twin flame connection, that's what that journey is about anyways. Yeah. Let's get one more. What's expectations? Yeah, these expectations are going to burn someone out, stress someone out mentally. The memories, too, of coming back together, having some type of reunion and celebrating together, being social again. But I don't know if you're going to be interested in this, Aries, with the 4 of Cups under the deck. This is like a self-sabotaging type of energy. Obviously, when it comes to their abandonment or self-worth or self-value, self-love issues here. So the advice, Aries, this is how your person feels, right? So the advice to you or to your person, the advice in this situation, what's the advice? The Magician in reverse. It's like someone is trying to manipulate an outcome here. Someone is unable to manifest here because they're carrying too many burdens, and the communication is immature, or they're not talking, they're watching, and they're carrying too many burdens. This could represent you also carrying too many burdens. And remember, I said this is how they see you in this self-neglect. It's like you give too much, but then you have to pull back and place boundaries. And it's because you're carrying too much. You're carrying this person's burdens along with your own. And it's putting you in a place where you're unable to manifest even the smallest of truth in this connection. And get to a place of true understanding, because this is very immature mental capacity, or a new mental capacity. But this is someone needing to gather more information as well. So this person, it's like this person needs more self-awareness even. Put the burdens down, Aries. That is what I have. That's the only way you two are going to be able to work together and build something together with that 3 of Pentacles. There needs to be a transformation, death card, on how this is manifesting. The codependency, maybe some type of need for control here, because they're so codependent. They want to control things, and that's why you're having to place these boundaries. So put down the burdens. I think there's a need for some time out here, Aries. But that's what I have for you, my loves. I do hope it resonates. If it does, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. And I will see you next time. See ya.